morning, ACEL basketball fans around the world. We are here for Championship Saturday. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins with 446 Sports and getting ready for a day full of championship basketball. This first game, though, is a consolation game. These two girls teams lost their semifinal games last night and will go head-to-head, and that is the number 5 Alexandria Homeschool Arts and Athletics Storm team. They lost to CHA Northeast, and then the Patriots of Chef of Baton Rouge comes in as the number 6 seed. They lost to number 2 Acadiana Christian School, and we are getting ready to turn it over to our public address announcer that will start off with the starting lineups and the prayer, and we'll get this thing going. So stick around. All of the links are set up for today's game, and we're so glad that you are here. Again, Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, and it is Championship Saturday for ACEL Athletics. Let's go courtside.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Varsity Girls Consolation game. Today's matchup will be the visitors, Chef Patriots, versus the home team, the Alexandria Storm. Here is the starting lineup for the Patriots. Number 0, Lila Cernic. Number 2, Ali Berthelot. Number 4, Serenity Campbell. Number 5, Abby Kiefer. And number 21, McKinley Davis. Your head coach for the Patriots, Amy Stevens. And now your starting lineup for the Alexandria Storm. Number 4, Sadie Charbonneau. Number 12, Jordan Lonsberry. Number 5, Riley Charbonneau. Number 14, Audrey Broussard. And number 10, Callie Charbonneau. Your head coach for the Storm, Blaine Broussard. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to your feet as we go to the Lord in prayer, and then we will be ready for tip-off. God, we thank you for this morning. Lord, we thank you for your mercy and your grace, which is new for us this day. Lord, we thank you for the good news of the gospel. Lord, the bad news first, we recognize that we have fallen short, we've sinned against you. But Lord, the good news is that you sent your Son to die in our place, Lord, to take upon himself the punishment for our sins. Lord, and if we return to you in repentance and faith, Lord, you would restore us back to yourself. Lord, we thank you so much for this gospel, this hope that we have in Christ Jesus. Lord, we pray that you would keep these athletes safe as they compete on the floor today. Lord, that we would give you all the glory and honor and praise. In Christ's name, amen.
There you have the starting lineups, folks, and we're ready to get this thing underway. The number 5 seed in this is home. That is the Alexandria Homeschool Arts and Athletics team, set to jump center for the Storm is number 12. That's Jordan Lonsberry. We'll check out the Lady Patriots. Looks like number 0. Is that, yeah, that is. That's Lila Cernic. She is there, the sophomore for Chef of Baton Rouge. Very familiar with these folks, but here we go. Saturday is meant for championships and ACEL basketball, and we are ready to get things underway. All of the pomp and the circumstance out of the way. Tip-off upcoming, and here we go. Controlled by Alexandria, and off to the right side it goes. Charbonneau's got it. She's going to try to work her way to the basket, but she's covered up quickly back outside to Broussard, who fires that one up, no good. Rebound, though, controlled underneath. Going to go off of Chef, so that will be a team offensive rebound for the Storm. Inbounds is there, good play, but unable to finish that, and the rebound is pulled down by the Lady Patriots. Number 4, Campbell, gets it back over to Kiefer, and here we go. Davis now being pressured, that press by the Storm, solid, near steal. Storm able to get through this. Again, this is for 3rd place in this one. Held ball is whistled. Possession will stay with the Lady Patriots.
Doug, glad to hear you on the mic this morning.
Glad to be here, Chuck, for sure. From downtown, that one is up, and it's no good. Had a good look at it, did Davis. Quickly down the floor goes Charbonneau. She puts that one up, and again, this is the problem. As I watched back some of it, this team's had trouble scoring early on, finishing at the basket. Foul's going to be whistled on Ali Berthelot. She will be whistled for the first team's first. Just quickly into this, you see it on our Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. It's pretty quiet in here as Charbonneau misses the first front end of the 2-shot foul.
I have no doubt that as more teams be coming in later on, we'll get a little bit noisier.
Second free throw is up. Chuck, take it away.
That is the first points on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard on the bottom part of your screen.
Big thanks out to our friends at Wallace Eye Associates. Nearly a backcourt force there. This pressure defense by the Storm is solid. And there goes Charbonneau jumping into the passing lane once again and knocking that away. This is a lot of intense pressure from these young ladies that we've seen. Around the corner and kicked back out again, but jumping in there and getting that one was Riley Charbonneau. Turnover there underneath, taking it right back, Jordan Lonsberry, and now run out is there looking ahead to Callie Charbonneau. She's unable to control that. It'll kick back out, and the Storm will reset for a 3 that's up, and it's launched. Top of the key for 3. Sadie Charbonneau. You hear Coach Broussard to our near side just getting that pressure worked up. Boy, thought about a 3 and into the passing lane. Very spirited performance from this Alexandria team to start with, and another foul from Chef. That is whistled on Abby Kiefer. It's her first personal, second team.
On number 5, Abby Kiefer, her first, team second.
All of you that are around the way that are new to what we do, if you're watching on Facebook, hit that follow button or that like, and you'll be able to keep up with everything that we do. If you're over on YouTube, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and you'll know every time that we go live. Working underneath the goal, spun around, inside up, and no good. Boy, Lila Cernich was there. She got banged pretty good inside. Chuck, I'm telling you, this the intensity down low in this game has been solid.
It has been. That baseline fight for control down there is really, really something to see.
Good entry pass, but unable to handle it was Charbonneau. It was a good pass from Lonsberry, trying to work that ball inside the paint again, and you can see that they are going to try to pressure, and they're going to try to drive and draw some fouls. Held ball once again and quickly up and off the bench. And we saw this last night in the game. Mallory Miller will check in for Coach Broussard and the Storm. And it takes that moment just to coach up quickly. And then Charbonneau will get right back in the game. You'd love to see that out of Coach Broussard. That shot up, and it's no good. Rebound, though, controlled down by Audrey Broussard, and she's going to be fouled again, and that's the second personal foul coming on Kiefer quickly.
And that's their third team foul.
Foul is on number 5, Abby Kiefer, her second personal.
Second personal, third team. That shot is off and off the backboard, no good. Rebound controlled there by Ali Berthelot, and she gets the possession back for the Lady Patriots.
I knew some Berthelots from before. I wonder if there's a relationship.
I don't know. Are they from Baton Rouge?
We used to be like Berthelot Ford down there in LeCount.
That one swatted away. Good job getting in the passing lane by Berthelot. Again, just on cue there, Chuck. I'll tell you what, the Storm certainly is intense defensively here.
Kind of like James Bond on cue.
They're going to whistle that on Callie Charbonneau. That is her first personal foul, first team. Inside it goes, and there's a steal by Miller. And fouled there. And the fouls are mounting up. That's Lila Cernich, picks up her first, but already the fourth team foul.
0, Lila Cernich, her first, team fourth.
One shy of being in the bonus.
That's right. Good ball movement. Jumping in there, and there's going to be a foul whistle. That'll be the second one if that's on. It is. That's on Callie Charbonneau. She's whistled for her second personal foul, second team.
10, Callie Charbonneau, her second personal, second team foul.
We're early into this one, and she's already a couple of players with a couple of fouls, and that's going to get Abby Sturtz up and off the bench. Abby Sturtz into the game, and she will bring Callie Charbonneau to the bench. 4-0 Storm lead this one. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins driving to the basket. Unable to finish there, but a good move at it by Miller. Just not able to finish that.
You know one thing, basketball is a lot like a bakery shop. Pastries aplenty. I mean, not pastries, turnovers aplenty.
You know, when you butcher a joke that early in the morning, Chuck, it's tough. That shot is up and it's good, and that's the first one. McKinley Davis gets that basket. She's got two.
That or I just didn't have a good breakfast.
Thrown over the head of Stortz, and they'll go the other way with it. There's that trapping again, causing a lot of pressure for the Patriots, and it was tipped, so no back court. Again, this is our only non-championship game. That goes inside to Cernich. She's going to be fouled and will shoot two as Mariah Langford's set to come back in. Going to whistle that on Jordan Lonsberry. And Cernich will go to the line to shoot two. And the chance of air ball coming from that crowd that yesterday, Chuck, I don't know if you watched any of the game the Storm played. Their student body was out and they had raincoats or ponchos on.
Oh, my.
Yeah, that one from Cernich is up and it's good. So they were all out in their plastic rain suits, which I thought was great. You know, this team ought to get sponsored by Sinlaw Weather. You know, Nick Mikulas needs to be looking at that. How do you not have...
How are you not a part of what we do? That's what I don't understand.
5-second call was the call. It wasn't a travel. It was the violation that was on there. Thrown over the top and controlled by Campbell. Spun around. Good ball movement. Campbell's going to fire away from downtown. Off the back glass, no good. Inside they go to Cernich. That one also will miss, and Miller pulls down that board. Stutter steps and gets it down the floor again. One thing, Chuck, you'll notice as that Division II team from Alexandria comes, they'll get down the floor as well. They like to put up a lot of points, and both of these teams seem to get up and down the floor.
Wow.
Patriots ball.
Chef of Baton Rouge with it now, just a 1-point game. 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Amira Pollock up and getting ready to check in, as is Sadie Charbonneau. Down it goes. That ball is up and it's no good as well. Miller, the team that is out there is not really able to put in, and look like wholesale changes coming for this Storm team. Now will be our first look at Dakota McElwee. She's set to check back in. Jordan Lonsberry, that shot is up and it's good. Count the basket. Lila Cernich is taking over in this one. They'll whistle that foul on Mallory Miller, so she picks up her first. Cernich with the basket, an opportunity for an and one, and getting the ones that are checking in. So Amira Pollock is in there. Dakota McElwee checks in. Jordan Lonsberry is back, and looked like number 3. No, we had her. So there you have Riley Charbonneau back in the game as well. The and one, an old school 3 for Lila Cernich, and 6 straight for this Lady Patriots team. And boy, they're going to need a timeout, and that is whistled.
Timeout called by the score.
Timeout called to keep it. It's a 30. Chuck, let's take it with them and be right back.
A hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
Set to inbounds now, back courtside here for the ACEL Consolation game for the girls varsity. Inside it goes, and Coach Broussard saved a possession there. If you wonder why 1T Photography is not taking pictures at this game, well, he's out there on the floor reffing. So
he is.
How about that? Big shout out to our buddy.
1T.
Yep, 1T. Brett McCormick out on the floor. 2:12 remaining here in the first and counting, near travel there. That one is thrown almost away, but got into the hands of Sadie Charbonneau, and she'll run the floor looking for the equalizer. Unable to get that one to fall. Dakota McElwee goes in there and ties it up, forces that held ball.
And they're in the bonus.
Number 13.
Well, they're going to whistle a foul and not a held ball. Dakota
Yes.
McElwee set to check back in is, let's whistle her with the foul. Looked like a held ball, but anyway, Serenity Campbell goes to the line because they're in the bonus and will shoot 2. First one rolls in and is good. 33 and 14, so Mallory Miller and Audrey Broussard return. McElwee and Pollock will come back to the bench. Second shot up, and it's good.
3 points, take advantage of them.
That's right. Down it goes to Miller. She's nearly inside. She's going to take that one to the basket, and that's the second one that she's went to the rack on and been unable to finish. 8 straight now, 8-0 run for Chef.
Ball goes out of bounds and stays with the Storm.
Miller's going to
foul.
be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. They'll whistle that on Abby Kiefer, Chuck, and that's her 3rd personal foul for the junior. Quickly, they'll get Georgie Lobel up and into this game. Coach Amy Stevens has got to have one of her starters around. First shot from Miller up, and it's good. So both teams for the final 145 will be shooting. Miller bags them both, and that stops the 8-0 run, but still haven't had a field goal, Chuck, in about 6 minutes of playtime here inside Tioga High School's gym. We play downtown Tioga, Louisiana.
6 minutes of playtime, Doug. That sounds like my discipline when I would get in trouble. My parents would only give me 6 minutes of playtime.
Foul whistled on number 4. That is Serenity Campbell. She picks up her first, and that's going to send Miller back to the line.
4, Serenity Campbell.
Serenity Campbell
Shooting 2.
with her first personal foul.
Got to get them out early so there's not too many people here to enjoy them.
It's the one that you butchered earlier.
This is just stuck
that's
with
the
you,
problem.
right?
Yes. After
Puts you in a
making
jam.
both of them, Miller missed both of those badly. Ball is turned over. McKinley Davis for Chef has it. She'll stop from the free throw line, put that shot up, and not really a good look at it. Rebound controlled by Sadie Charbonneau, and she'll get it all the way down the floor. Unable to control it. Looked like she might have tried to go a little too fast. Coming up next, we have the JV boys. No, the JV Girls State
JV
Championship.
Girls, yeah.
It'll be Mount Olive Christian School. The Mocs. And it was funny watching Chuck figure that out via that MOCS was for Mount Olive Christian School. The Mocs. They'll go against the Flame of CHA Northeast out of that Monroe area. Yeah, Chuck, that was a little funny as I watched you muddle around in who are the mocks.
Yes, sadly, I typed it, and after I sent, I'm like, wait a minute. I remember seeing MOCS. M-O, Mount Olive. That makes sense now.
That's right. Turnover there, under a minute to go. 57 seconds left in what's going to be an exciting day of ACEL basketball. Oh, with a good job jumping into the passing lane by Sadie Charbonneau. Unable to get it, but still knocked it away and disrupt things is what you want to do right in front of us. Campbell set to inbounds. Over into the corner to Georgie. Gets it back around. And boy, just battling for that one. Wow. They're going to whistle a foul, and I don't know how you could have figured who to call that on, but they'll whistle it on Audrey Broussard.
Audrey Broussard, her first, shooting 2.
Pick a set of hands and follow it back to the jersey number. That's all you can do.
Yeah. That's how I do those things where you got to find your way out of wherever you're going. I start at the end and work my way back.
Labyrinth?
Otherwise, that's it.
Okay. It's amazing.
I'm not. Shot is up, and it is good there. Now 10-6 here in a low-scoring first quarter. Going to be knocked away. 32 on the clock. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard.
This is actually not the lowest score in first quarter. Yesterday we had one in those boys games.
Right, I saw that final score in that one was in the 20s.
Yes.
And that is in the Division I. Lever was that Division? No, that's Division I.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was our semi-2 yesterday.
Broussard will pull up, pop that one. Audrey Broussard gets her first basket off of the hands of Lobel and out of bounds. 2.7, so they've got just time to fire and shoot. Shot counts if it goes from downtown. It was on range, but not on time. 10-8 after 1. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching ACEL Championship Basketball on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back. Second quarter of action ready to get going. 10-8. Chef leads this one. Shot is up, no good from downtown. Rebound also unable to get that one to fall. And Storm have it and off and running. That's Miller again. We've seen her go to the basket a lot, and unfortunately, that's been the result of it the first 3 trips down.
Out of bounds, Patriots ball.
Just think that if she uses that backboard a little bit on it, I think you'd have a better opportunity at it. It's coming in from the side and unable to get that to fall.
I'm going to let our viewers know here in a little bit. Next break we have, I'm going to be changing the scoreboard up just so I can help track a little bit better, because right now I have the Storm in dark blue and Chef in red, and it's just not the same as their uniforms.
Well, there you have it. Shot is up, no good, and going the other way. Well, early on here in the second, there goes Miller back to the basket, and she's as equally as frustrated each trip down because she's missed that one too, over the hands of Serenity Campbell. And that's one of those things that you can correct, but I think she's going to continue going to the basket. And look, Coach Broussard is over talking to her right now. She goes to the basket as well as anybody we've seen in this game, but has just been unable to finish it there. Tries to work that one inside, and it's thrown away, but controlled by the Storm. Shot is up there, and thank you very much. That one is in. Sadie Charbonneau. She's got 6 of the 10. Broussard and Miller each have 2 apiece. Working up and under and inside. That foul is going to be whistled on Sadie Charbonneau. Looked like the official was waving at us, but he was telling us it was number 5 that is going to the line. So Kiefer will go to the line. First one is up, and it's good. Kiefer playing with 3 fouls early in this one, so you know that she's vital to Coach Stevens' plan. Second one bangs around, is no good, and rebound controlled underneath by Serenity Campbell, gets the board in the bucket.
That's a way to get 3 points on one trip.
Go to the basket, unable to get that one to fall, and just cannot buy a bucket from inside the paint. This Storm team, Chuck's getting a lot of good looks at the basket from point blank and just are unable to finish.
They are.
Good.
I mean, it's good.
Good ball movement. It spun around. That shot not controlled, and off and running is Riley Charbonneau. She'll shoot from beyond the arc, in and out, and that was just about as far down the cylinder as you could get for a ball not to stay there. There's a turnover, and she'll go back the other way. Numbers now for the Storm, but that's blocked. Good work, Serenity Campbell stepping in to deny that, and it will go the other way. Foul is Riley Charbonneau, first personal, second team here in the second. Not the same pressure that we saw. I don't know if fatigue is getting into it, but it's going to get Callie Charbonneau back up and off the bench and into the game. And there's a turnover by Miller. We'll see if this time she likes to go and run the floor. Inside, nearly throws that one away. And once again, in and out. Miller now this time unable to get that fall. She went down hard though. She got hacked. Yeah, she got hit pretty good there, but it looks like she's going to be.
You see Coach out there in the screen there looking at her.
Got hit in the eye pretty good. So we had one in the game I did last night, Chuck, that they knocked the contact out, and I thought the young man got hit in his eye, and he did, but the contact fell out. So he went in to get another one, and so you get that scramble where everybody's looking for the contact. They pick it up, and they're walking off with it, but nobody wants to really touch or hold on to the contact, and they dropped it again. And so it's been another couple of minutes looking for it on the floor.
Awesome. That's just difficult. But no, you don't always think to bring it at your set there.
10-second call. Good work by the Storm. Congratulations to the Buckeye Lady Panthers with their win over Gina last night. They clinched a share of the district championship, and barring something very unforeseen, should clinch it in their next game as they're going against what is a team that is winless in district play. Going to the basket there, up and no good. Rebound controlled out by Riley. Kicks it this side, still unable to get a basket. Came out in the first minute and a half or so and had 4 points and only 6 in about the last 14. Trouble on the floor. Picked up and cleared out by Jordan Lonsberry, and she gets it over to the near side, and Audrey Broussard has it, making her way down the floor. Stops, pops, unable to get it to fall, and Chef clears out and lets that rebound. Team rebound defense there.
It did hit the bottom of the net, Doug. It just didn't pass through the rim.
Correct. Back comes Abby Storch. She'll get up and get in, as well as Mariah Langford, and
oh goodness,
Dakota McElwee will get back in as well. That's coming up at the next clock stoppage. Basket up and good. That is Kelly Charbonneau. Gets that one to fall. Oh, good work on the defensive end, and a block by Sadie Charbonneau.
Foul is on number 2.
They will whistle that on Allie Berthelot. That's her second personal foul, first team foul here in the second period. Halftime nearing, over halfway home here in the second. Early morning basketball. Heard one of the comments from one of the players' parents. They said the kid told them that early morning games are for softball, not for basketball. Yep. Going to the lane was Abby Storch, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line with an opportunity to tie or take the lead. Lila Cernich. Cernich picks up her second team foul. Free throws, Chuck, are going to be key in this game. I certainly see that. Both of these teams like to drive to the basket.
Same thing we said last night about one of the boys' games.
Front iron up, no good.
Matter of fact, it was in that second semifinal game last night.
Two of 6 now from the free throw line is this Alexandria team. Just 2 of 6, and free throws are where you've got to be to win it. Well, a big shout out to whoever got the air fixed in here.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate that.
It was warm this morning. You know, this Louisiana weather, Chuck, what was it? We had a record high. There goes McElwee getting it down the floor, throws that one away, and it will stay with the Storm. So we go from 2 weeks ago having snow and school closed to a record high of 83 a day ago. Welcome to Louisiana, they say.
Absolutely.
Say we don't have 4 seasons. We do. We had them all this week. Shot up, rolls around, and no good. Rebound controlled by Cernich.
To which you say again, welcome to Louisiana.
Welcome to Louisiana. Off to the far side it goes. Now driving inside is Kiefer. Has to get it inside to Cernich, who's unable to finish there. And McElwee comes down with a rebound, and she's looking down the floor. Gets that one out ahead, but overthrows her intended receiver of Sadie Charbonneau.
One thing I'll say about Louisiana also, I'll also add this to what you're saying. Where else can you go and have snow one week and run your air conditioner the next? Welcome to Louisiana.
Finishing up basketball today. Baseball starts on Monday, Chuck, opening day.
On the brink of the cusp.
Foul is going to be whistled on McElwee. That's her second. Third team.
Second personal.
We'll get Miller back up, and she'll get in. Told him last night, Chuck, on the broadcast, if I tell you that it's opening day and you say of what, we can't be friends. Yeah. McElwee comes out. They'll get Miller in and Audrey Broussard back in.
Because it's not hunting season.
No. It's opening day.
Opening day for home runs, for
peanuts, popcorn, and Cracker Jacks. Rebound controlled inside by Mariah Langford. Down the floor it goes. That's Storch. She was fouled there, but a good shot up and in. Finally something from inside the paint. Audrey Broussard. She's got 4 now. We're knotted at 14 in this one. Several ties and just a couple lead changes over the outstretched hands of Cernich. And it'll go to the Storm. Back to Storch it goes. Storch rejected on the baseline by Campbell. And out of bounds off of Storch. 2 minutes until halftime. 2 minutes remaining in this one. Again, a whole host of games. JV championships begin right after this one. JV girls and JV boys. Then we'll have the Division II and we'll have Division I. Inside it goes. Mid-range jumper up and no good from Audrey. Kicked back out. She's got it again out of Storts. Trying to work it inside. It's Miller. Will she go back to the basket like she likes to do? And you hear after that, going to be a foul that's whistled on 44. It looks like Langford.
That was on number 44.
Third team foul, first personal.
I believe that's their fourth team. Yeah, they just had to put it up on the board yet.
Right.
They're slow about that. Oak Hill does it quick whenever you call out there.
Inside it goes Cernich. She's unable to get that one, and Miller is fouled now. Third team foul, so no bonus situation. Didn't see who they whistled.
Number 3, Kara Bertillo.
There you go, Kara Bertillo. She's in the game. She gets her first personal, third team. Back up top it goes as we hit the 1 minute mark, knotted at 14. That one still away from the bonus for Chef. But the Storm are in the bonus. Backcourt whistle there. Storm will have it. Again, what does Coach Broussard have dialed up for this final 45 seconds? Miller gets it inside to Broussard. Swung around to the corner to Charbonneau. Traveling violation whistled quickly, and I don't think that's what you drew up. That Chef of Baton Rouge team, the Patriots faithful, they're always here and supporting. Over the top. It's easy when you're used to coming around to these games too, because this Chef just a mainstay down here. Now Chef, an interesting story, Chuck. They play not the 8-man. That foul was whistled on 10, so that is. See who he called that on.
That was on number 10, Callie Charbonneau.
Callie Charbonneau, that's her third personal foul. And that will send Campbell to the line for 2. So Chuck, Chef of Baton Rouge doesn't play 8-man football. They actually play 11-man football.
Oh, wow.
And so in the Gridiron All-American Bowl game, they had 3 players come down and play in that one. One is going on to play at Centenary in college. Misses both free throws. Miller gets this, and the run out is there. Good work inside the store. It's unable to get that one to fall. There's a steal. Matt Miller's going to take that, you got to believe. She crosses over to get to her left side. Clock runs out. Would not have counted anyway. We've reached halftime. We're knotted at 14. Back in 8 minutes with ACEL Consolation basketball.
Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Discover golf like never before at Links on the Bayou, Central Louisiana's hidden gem. Welcome to a golf experience like no other. Our Links-style design sets the stage for an exciting and unique adventure. 5 distinct tee boxes cater to every skill level, ensuring a game that's perfect for you. And when you're ready to refuel, head to Becky's Bunker Club for dining with a view and gear up in our pro shop. Ready to elevate your golfing experience? Tee off at Links on the Bayou today. Links on the Bayou, redefining the way you enjoy golf.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today. Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Lori even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
A hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
go here. Second half underway in the girls' varsity consolation game. Alexandria Homeschool Arts and Athletics Storm against Chef of Baton Rouge Patriots. That one inside. And look, that's Millen. She's excited about that one because she struggled there, but we saw her at the break working on that. Most of the time you see people out working on jump shots, three-pointers, and shooting, just get loose. She worked on her drive to the basket, and that just shows such a good player to fine-tune your mechanics on something. Sometimes your mind just gets there.
Yeah, when you realize that you're having a problem with something and self-discipline to go out and work on it, that is just, you like you said, that is quality player right there.
Yep. Back the other way. And that is the first lead for the Storm since 4-2. Back a couple of minutes into this when that one banked in, up and it's good. Looked like Bertha lot with the basket. That one off the backboard, no good. Turned around, goes the other way. Rebound control. Patriots 16-16. Fifth tie of the game. And 4 lead changes. Rebound controlled. Lonsberry has done a great job controlling the boards for the Storm. Quickly down numbers with a traveling violation. I think Callie probably could have went to the basket there and finished that one off, but had the numbers and was looking to dish. We're knotted at 16. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Low scoring one, but still Chucks has a higher scoring game than that one last night in game one of the boys.
I do believe.
Shot was short, and just like that, again, we talked about our last trip down. Jordan Lonsberry, the junior.
Excellent enunciation there, Doug.
That's right. Checking in, Abby Stortz will go in, and that brings Charbonneau to the sideline, to the bench. Inside it goes, but that one taken away from Miller. Rolling around and grabbing that one. He gets it back. Good work down on the floor by Audrey Broussard. And that one thrown away, and it will go back over to the Lady Patriots. Lady Patriots in blue with red block letters. That one stolen by the Storm, who are in white with red and blue trim. Now coast to coast going. Good work, Sadie Charbonneau. She's got 8 now to lead all scorers.
You know, Doug, when I was sitting on my scoreboard stuff with this UNO thing, they had a thing in there called possession. And I'm like, I'm not about to put possession in basketball because it keeps going back and forth up and down the court.
No, that's not it, Chuck.
It took me a little while.
I don't think so, Chuck.
Yes, it took me to realize, and I was like, oh,
they will whistle Jordan Lonsberry. That's her first team here in the second half. Cernich goes to the line. She's got 4. Looking to add to that total, rolls that one in and out.
Couldn't quite hang on to the front of the rim to fall back.
Now, free throw shooting has been not what you had hoped for out of these two teams. That one bounces around and out and no good. 5 of 10 free throw shooting from the Lady Patriots. That one aired out and missed. Storm rebound is there and in and got it. Audrey Broussard, she's got 6, now set to check in here at the scorer's table. Mariah Langford on the floor. That ball is stolen away by Miller. We'll see if she worked on it at halftime, and it works, and it does. Miller with a couple of baskets on there. Now she has 6. But I'm telling you what, if that would have been there in the first half, this would be much bigger than a 6-point lead. But you love the fact that Miller went in at halftime and worked on that and got it worked out.
Built that confidence level, because I think after that first one this second half and now that second one, you can tell there's a little bit of swag on her.
Yeah, she's forgotten, I think, about the earlier miscues and has settled in and contributed to the 6-point lead that is here. Largest lead of the game for the Storm. That's Campbell quickly getting down the floor, throws it across to McKinley Davis. Going to count the basket there.
Serenity Campbell.
Campbell with the basket.
Fouls on number 4, Sadie
And they will
Charbonneau.
whistle Sadie Charbonneau. That's her second personal foul, team second. Campbell looking for the and one. Yeah, that was the and one, and everybody was standing around like it was 2 shots, but the rebound was there, and so that was just slow moving as it went. 5 and 10 checking in. That's Riley and Callie Charbonneau back in to go to work, and that will get Audrey Broussard off.
And Patriots coach after that one jumped up off the bench quickly and was running out there. I thought she was going to have to run the ball down.
Right. Shot up, no good. Rebound controlled. Miller thought she might have drew contact, but out of bounds.
Patriots ball.
Patriots will have it. Lady Patriots off and running there, trying to get back into this 4-point lead. Whipped down the floor by Campbell, but unable to hang on to it was Davis.
Uh-oh.
Is that a 5-second call down there for everybody, Rand? Or did she step on the line?
She stepped on the line. When he tossed the ball, she kind of lost her footing and tried to just throw the ball in.
She went, I got you. 3-pointer up. Foul's going to be whistled on Lila Cernich, and that is her third. McElwee and Sadie Charbonneau set to check back in. Miller will come to the bench as well as Storts. And it bounced around again that time. It wasn't. Come on, Blue.
All right.
Got to give him a little courtesy pass there. That one nearly double dribbled and that thrown away. Don't think that Callie had a good look at it, and that will get Audrey back up and into the game. Over the corner it goes. Good work coming up defensively by Charbonneau. They're going to whistle Mariah Langford. That's her second personal foul, third team.
Team third.
And it will get Callie Charbonneau back off the floor. 3-pointers launched, no good. Rebound control, and out front it goes to Sadie Charbonneau's one-on-one. She'll step back, drops it off to Audrey Broussard, count the basket. She'll go to the line for the and one. Give Allie Berthelot the foul. That is her third personal, back to a 6-point lead, an opportunity to get it to the largest lead. Broussard unable to connect on there, and defensive rebound pulled down by Campbell. Winding down here, 3:30 to go in the third. Working it inside to Cernich, who tiptoes on 1 foot there. Foul is going to be whistled again, and it looked like McElwee, and it is. Dakota McElwee picks up her third personal foul, fourth team, and that's going to send Campbell to the line. I think they announced the wrong foul on there. McElwee will come out, and that will send Amira Pollock in. One thing I like about Coach Broussard is that he coaches them up when a player comes out. He's coaching these younger players and saying, look, here's what we're doing in a situation like that. Good board, good bucket. Lila Cernich, she's got 6. Traveling violation, and that was created by just good defensive work by Abby Kiefer. Had a chance to get it to 7 to the Storm, and now Lady Patriots have a chance to get it to 2. Well, a game of ebb and flow is basketball. Top of the key. Unable to get that one to fall. Rebound control. Back up, and it's good. Serenity Campbell with another one. She's got 8. Campbell, the junior, coming alive here in this third quarter. Back to a 2-point deficit, looking to tie things up once again.
Timeout called by the Storm.
Timeout on the floor. Chuck, let's take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching ACEL basketball on 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back to live action we go here on the floor. Lady Patriots set to inbounds. Working, trying to knock this thing up. It's been a, that one didn't really have a chance at it at all. Rebound controlled. So from the free throw that would have made it a 7-point lead for the Storm, it's been 4 straight for the Storm. And you say, well, Doug, 4 straight's not a lot. And I say in a 24-22 game in the third it is.
Storm ball.
Storm have it. Subs coming in. 12 and 33. That is Jordan Lonsberry and Mallory Miller. Miller has been the difference here in the second half, third quarter play. Stort's set to check back in. Good work going to the basket by Sadie Charbonneau. And she's the first player in double digits now, but she's got 10. Campbell's close, she's got 9. But any low-scoring game, you don't really expect folks to have double digits. That foul's going to be whistled on 14 Broussard, it looks like, and it is. That's Audrey's second personal. 5th team, so will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. That is Abby Kiefer that will go to the line.
It's like number 30 here for the Storm set to check in.
Yeah, that's Stortz. Abby Stortz will make her way in. Miller comes to the side, but it's not Miller that's coming out. It is Pollock. Second shot is up, and it's good. 26-23 now. One possession game still in this one, and there's just a straight steal by Campbell. And I told you, in this second half, she's been the go-to player for these Chef Lady Patriots. She'll fire it up, trying to tie it up. Right side, rebound controlled by Sadie. Sadie out in front. And a traveling violation is called on Lonsberry.
Doug, I would say that the muggy atmosphere we had when we first got here has kind of set up this day for all these steals that are going on.
Took me a while to put 2 and 2 together. But you said muggy. I feel you. Out in front it goes. Sadie trying to go to the basket, gets that one to fall. Give her 12 on the afternoon. Or the morning. I don't think it's reached afternoon yet. We're still early on in this one. Big slate of ACEL basketball. I'm so glad 446 gets to be the partner for that. Out in front, it's going to be Sadie once again. Charbonneau to the basket. She was pushed. And they'll whistle that, I believe, on 21, and they do. That's McKinley Davis.
On number 21, McKinley Davis, her first personal.
Third team foul with under a minute to go, and it'll send Charbonneau back to the line. I'd like to remind our fans that are watching that they will have to switch on the next broadcast. All of these broadcasts are individual of themselves today. Oh, absolutely scared, I think.
Yes.
Yelling box out, just, yeah, that did it. Very
Set the
well
nerves
timed.
off.
Yeah, very well. Got me, too. Back to a 6-point lead. Backcourt is whistled, and that's just the defensive work of Sadie Charbonneau and Andre Broussard that forced that. This is that type of pressing, trapping style that we saw early on from the Storm that built up a little bit of a lead. It goes right back over off the hands of McKinley Davis. Down the floor it goes to Kiefer. That three ball is well short. Rebound controlled by Sadie. 3-on-1 numbers for Charbonneau. Dishes that one inside to Miller, who gives it right back. Good give and go. Sadie Charbonneau from Mallory Miller give the basket and an 8-point lead. Chuck here as we wind things down in the third, largest of the morning. Shot is up, no good. Kind of a back just trying to get up to the basket. Miller gets that one over, but on the line, and it will stay with the Lady Patriots. 6.2 seconds remaining here. Don't have to have a catch and shoot, but have to have a shot pretty quickly. And 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will do it here. Through three, it is the Storm of Alexandria Homeschool Arts and Athletics 31. Chef of Baton Rouge 23. We'll be back for the fourth period right after this.
A hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
Back to work we go. Fourth quarter of play here from this one. Largest lead from the Storm of Alexandria Homeschool Arts and Athletics. I am Doug Gant alongside of Chuck Perkins. We are 446 Sports bringing you all the action. Interesting bit of news for those folks that are familiar with what we do. That shot is up and it's good from McKinley Davis. She's got 4. We will be expanding into your area. We are coming down to Lafayette in the fall. Look to do some ACEL athletics mid-season games or season games. And we'll have a little show down there on Tuesday nights at Firehouse Subs. Our partnership with Firehouse Subs on Calisti Saloon. Shot is up and it's good from Charbonneau. She's got another one.
Charbonneau. I noticed that she's a right-hander because driving the left-handed side of the basket, she still shot with the right hand.
There's Charbonneau again, knocks that one out.
Coach probably doesn't care as long as it goes in.
So look for some ACEL 8-man football in the fall right here on 446 Sports, and who knows what else you'll see.
Cool.
That shot is up from way downtown and good. Serenity Campbell from downtown. She's got 11 now in double digits. We have 2 players and banging around there and a scrum for it to the near side. And we'll go over to the Lady Patriots, letting them play just a little bit down here. Checking in now is Riley Charbonneau and Mariah Langford. And a timeout on the floor. Chuck, let's take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching ACEL basketball on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Back to work we go. Doug Gann, Chuck Perkins bringing you all of the action all day here. Our next to last championship event, as we'll do baseball and softball. There's another three that's launched. And thank you very much. That one is good from Campbell. She's got back-to-back baskets and 14 points and has brought this 8-point lead down to 2 very quickly. Miller stops, pops, no good. Campbell pulls that one down again. Campbell, the junior for Chef of Baton Rouge, single-handedly bringing this one, and that's a shot from the corner up from McKinley Davis. And Chuck, what was an 8-0 run, now has this thing knotted back up at 33. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds or so. You're watching ACEL Championship Basketball on 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
A hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sauce.
And we're back to action here. 6:23 to go following that timeout by the Storm. It has been a storm the other side as the Lady Patriots have come back in this one. 8-0 run. It gets it knotted at 33. Miller now will try her way to get to the basket. Goes up and under, unable to get that one to fall. And a foul is going to be whistled on Riley Charbonneau. That's her second.
Foul is on number 5, Riley Charbonneau.
First team early on here in the fourth. And we're 2 minutes into it, knotted at 33. Boy, it has been a back-and-forth game, and you thought the Storm had a little bit of a breather, but the first 2 minutes, there's jumping in the lane, goes Abby Storch. She's going to pick it up, go coast to coast, the steal, and the score. Abby Storch has her first basket.
Abby Storch.
She's going to get another one. Look at Abby jump in there, just taking what she wants. Look, she's walking with a little swagger on her over there, too, after those couple of steals.
Not tall in stature, but mighty in effort there.
Oh, look, she is zinging around. Reminds me of that little young lady from Menard, Sawyer Shelton, that was all around everything. There goes Miller. That one's going to be blocked, but a foul is whistled there to the near side. They'll call that on Allie Berthelot, and that's her fourth. Going to the line to shoot, too, is Miller. We'll see if they get somebody in, and they are. Georgie Labelle will come in. On the other side for the Storm, Jordan Lonsberry will make her way back into the game. Quickly coming out is Langford.
First one up and in.
Back to a 4-point lead. So survived the onslaught, did the Storm that Chef put on. Good screen by Cernich. Not heard a lot from her in this second half, though. We've heard plenty from Campbell. Shoots that three, no good, but dives in and gets her on rebound. Miller banged up at the top of the key, and a collision there. And looks like Kiefer shaking up just a little bit as that collision was pretty intense. I don't think they called a foul there at all, just an out of bounds. And
strange.
Foul is on number 5, Abby Kiefer.
Correction, there was that on Kiefer. So now 2 starters with 4 fouls, Allie Berthelot and Abby Kiefer. And Kiefer will come off just to rest up a little bit. But it's been the junior Serenity Campbell, the story here, that helped get it back from that 8-0 lead, or 8-point lead. Ducking around and out of bounds. Charbonneau trying to make her way to the basket, but off of her good defense by the Lady Patriots, and we'll see if they're able to continue to fighting back. Whiffing on the screen there, but trying her hand at it now. Getting to the basket is Davis. She'll go to the line, and they're going to whistle Riley Charbonneau for her third personal foul. That sends McKinley Davis to the line for 2. She's got 6.
Most players get to the foul line, bounce a few times, kind of squat a couple times. She just grabs the ball, looks at it, takes a shot.
Well, she was 50% on it, so we'll take it. And that's been about what I've seen. Both teams shooting around 50%. Actually, a rough day at the free throw line for both squads. Miller making her way around a good screen, but jumping in with Cernich. And offensively, Chuck, we've not heard a lot from Cernich, but down there in the low blocks, the low post for the Lady Patriots, she's been solid as a denier.
I like that.
Miller inside it goes. That shot up and no good from Lonsberry. Didn't really have a shot at it, but she was intent on shooting that one. Good pressure out front by Miller. Now over. Storch continues it. Coach Broussard wanting them to get after those passes. Rebound up, control, no good. Miller comes out of there with it. She and Cernich just battling down the line, and not sure how there's not a foul called right there. Cernich looked like she was trying to get her one, and she got it there. They will whistle Lila, and now 4 starters playing with 4 fouls.
Her 4th personal.
Berthelot and Kiefer back in the game. They're both playing with 4 fouls. LaBelle and Bertillo come out. And if I've butchered Georgie's last name, I apologize for that. Inside it goes. They tried this again, and there is Cernich, and we told you on the defensive end.
Timeout, Patriots.
Timeout, Lady Patriots on the floor. It's full time. We'll take it with them and be right back. 3:47 to go. It's a good one. 1 possession when we come back.
Hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
Courtside here at the Consolation game. Game number 1 of 6 today. Lady Patriots set to inbound this one. 3 starters playing with 4 fouls for the Lady Patriots. So it's going to be crucial down the stretch to see what kind of defensive pressure they put on. Campbell fires another one from downtown.
Right there in that same spot, Doug.
17 points now for Serenity Campbell, 9 from beyond the arc, and she's got this thing tied up once again. Inside it goes to Storch through the legs, and she was the recipient of a pretty good one there. Back on top, 39-37.
Abby Storch.
Nearing 3 minutes. And look, I just think you've got to keep feeding Serenity Campbell the ball. She tries to set that screen, and then that frees her up just a little bit. Storch jumping into the lane again, but she's going to be whistled for the foul. That will be the first personal foul on Abby, 3rd team here. Under 3 to go, 2:54 remaining in this one. Inbounds it goes. Patriots trying to tie it up again. Nearly thought that one was there. Rebounds unable to, the putback's unable to fall following the rebound. Quickly down the floor goes Charbonneau. She dishes it off. Unable to finish was Broussard, and that one, though, is up and in. Jordan Lonsberry, I've got what is her first basket.
I believe you're right.
Back to a 4-point lead. Across the floor it goes. Cernich trying to get inside, but oh, there's a big-time block on that end by Lonsberry. Coast to coast goes Miller. We'll see if she's able to finish. She's not. But there to clean things up is Charbonneau. She's got 19 on the day, does Charbonneau. So 19 for Charbonneau leads the way for Alexandria, and 17 for Campbell, the leader for Chef of Baton Rouge. Easy three is up, no good though. Had a great look at it, did McKinley Davis. Miller out of there with the rebound, and quickly Charbonneau, she's going to take this one herself, switches to, tries the right hand, but look, that is tremendous work by McKinley Davis to get in there. Miller the other way, but she's going to get the foul whistled on her from across the court. Second personal foul. Fourth team. Second personal, fourth team here. Minute 42 remaining in this one. 6-point lead. Largest lead of the game was 8, but an 8-0 run got it back to 33 apiece. Good work defensively for Audrey Broussard to deny the drive of Kiefer. Cernich now trying to work her way in, and a foul is going to be whistled on Jordan Lonsberry. That'll be her third. So Charbonneau, and Lonsberry and McElwee have 3 fouls. But you're playing 3 players, Kiefer, Berthelot, and Cernich, that have 4. Just a minute and a half remaining in this one. Cernich to the free throw line.
And they're in the bonus from here on out.
First one bounces up and around and no good. Neither free throw goes down, and Abby Storch there to pull that one down. Going to dribble it out of bounds, but off of Davis. Full time out on the floor. We'll take it with a move. We'll be right back for the final 87 seconds when we come back.
Hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
Back to work we go. Final minute 27 in this one. Storm with a 6-point lead and the ball dug in. Chuck Perkins, 446 Sports, bringing you all the action all day on Championship Saturday. This is the only game, not a champion involved in it. This is Consolation game. But this is probably as good a matchup as you could have hoped for to start the day. And Broussard has his Storm content to drop back and run some clock out here. Foul to give there, but that is going to foul out Abby Kiefer. She's gone. That's her 5th personal foul, and I don't think that's who you wanted to have on that foul.
Abby Kiefer, her 5th and final. 4th team
So
foul.
she'll come out, and is a time-honored tradition to come over and say something to the opposing coach when you foul out, and that's just good.
See, I always would like to have a marble in my hand and hand it to the opposing coach, figure out what he's going to do with it.
Indeed. I think you've lost a few by doing that, though, huh?
That could explain a lot.
Indeed, it does. Got to come up and foul now, though, if you're the Lady Patriots, and extend this game as much as you can. And there's one of them. That's going to be Georgia. And you've got to put the fouls on. You want players that have not. So this is aren't close to fouling out. Berthelot and Cernich can't do it. Georgie Lobel gets her first personal foul.
That puts everybody in the bonus from here on out.
First shot is up, and it's no good from Broussard. And you will get 3 and 22 in the game. That's Bertillo and Corcos. And that's the reason, Chuck, we talked about they're able to foul and not put fouls on your other players. And that's a very smart thing by Coach Stevens to do. Free throw up, and it's good. 7-point lead now. Largest of the game was 8. Storts set to check, or correction, that is Brody Broussard set to check in. Shot is up, in and out it goes, controlled down, and that's why you have the others in there is to commit the fouls. Doesn't look like they're going to do it. Yeah, they'll run up and unable to get the foul, and just swiping at it there is Campbell. Good job of going for the steal but not committing the foul, and now Campbell will have to with 21 seconds to go. And she had, she's only got the one foul.
Serenity Campbell, second team foul in the bonus. Shooting 2.
Going to shoot 2 is Charbonneau, who's, again, 19 on the afternoon, has been solid in this one.
Notice something about her shooting style. I've seen her shoot before. She looks down right before she gets ready to shoot, just almost like looking at her toes are so close to the line.
Kind of like a pitcher like Fernando looked back at second base before he pitched. That one is up, and it's good. Give her 20 now on the afternoon. 20-point effort here from Sadie Charbonneau. Winding around, and Chuck, curious about our time in Boxcast. As this one winds down 5 and 4 and 3. And that will be the final shot. That is Mallory Miller gets that basket. And we'll go down courtside now and watch the trophy presentation. Ends up a 10-point game, 47-37. And they'll present the third place and fourth place events. And we'll follow that before we get out of here, I believe, Chuck.
Yes, this one will stay. I have Boxcast set for 11:30, so.
Okay, then we ought to just be able to squeeze it in. And we'll be back for, this will wrap it up for us. Stay tuned for the presentation of the awards. Then we'll get out. And if you're looking for that JV Girls Championship between the Mocs and the Flame of CHA Northeast, you'll have to find the other stream. And it'll be on here in a minute. So we'll be back for Game 2.
And it's now time to award our fourth and third place plaques for the ACEL Girls Varsity Basketball. Fourth place this year, the Chef Patriots of Baton Rouge.
Oh, no, I couldn't fit. That's all good.
And third place in girls varsity basketball, the Alexandria Storm. 14.